in the glitz and glamour of Hollywood, where scandals and broken relationships happen at the speed of light. Hey, Adam. The authors Levine embody something incredibly rare has been made by Prinsloo. A love story that has endured for over a decade has persevered through challenges and come out even stronger. By the time June 2025 rolls around, the Maroon 5 vocalist and Victoria's Secret supermodel will be the embodiment of strength and determination. By the end of it all, they'll have managed to balance their famous relatives with a deep and hilarious relationship. Their story is like a modern fairy tale with a rock and roll twist. It started with a lucky meeting and ended in a life of children's music and mutual adoration. At the age of 33, Adam was riding high as the charismatic lead vocalist of Maroon 5. In 2012, he received an invitation to perform at a friend's wedding. That was the start of everything. And 23-year-old model from Namibia named Behati was recommended as a guest by the event coordinator. Behati has walked the runway for famous fashion brands like Chanel and Prada. Being tall, Behati exuded radiance and flashed a mischievous grin. Even though Adam had just finished a relationship, he wasn't actively seeking love when he laid eyes on her. Their connection began through email. Adam's charisma and Behati's wit were on full display in a series of subtle exchanges. They delayed their in-person meeting for a while. In fact, they didn't meet in person until a Maroon 5 concert, and they started dating after that over email. Like a perfectly placed chord progression, the chemistry between them was immediate. She wasn't your typical rock star girlfriend. She could match his energy with sarcasm and laugh at his attempts to impress her with cliché pickup lines. Their early days together were a blur of late-night texts, flights across the nation, and stolen moments between Adam's tour schedule and Behati's modeling engagements. Even though they were inseparable by 2013, they had a rough patch and briefly broke up. Adam found fulfillment in another relationship, and they were spotted together everywhere from Los Angeles coffee shops to New York Fashion Week, with her hand tucked into his as they evaded paparazzi photography. Regardless of the fact that supporters thought Behati's pull was too strong at that point, through the start of 2014, Adam had realized that he had erred. He proposed to her in a way that befitted a rock star after a passionate reunion. A grand display in the City of Angels, California, with a diamond ring and a solemn vow to hold her forever in 2014, the happy couple tied the knot in a stunning ceremony that united their two cultures. During the party in a tent in Mexico, Snoop Dogg played the DJ set while Adam serenaded Behati with an acoustic set. Instead of being a stodgy affair, the evening felt more like a vibrant celebration. 150 people showed up. Adam, decked out in a sharp tux, grinned like a lottery winner as Behati, stunning in a marquesa gown, danced the night away. The vows were passionate and full of inside jokes, and the couple sealed their commitment with a kiss that had everyone in the audience going wild. It was a night that laid the groundwork for their marriage. In 2016, Dusty Rose, their first daughter, and Gio Grace were born. With the birth of their second daughter in 2018, their family dynamic took a new turn. Being parents brought up changes in their chemistry that they weren't prepared for. Adam, who was once the epitome of a rock star, known for his tattoos, late nights, and tour bus benders, decided to trade them in for duties like making bedtime stories and doing diaper runs. The fast-paced world of modeling wasn't an issue for Behati, who embraced parenthood with compassion. She revealed glimpses of their lives on Instagram, which were messy, chaotic, and full of love. The happy chaos of raising 3 children before the age of 31 was a reality for the couple by the year 2025. While Behati managed modeling and her swimwear line, Colarosa, Adam was busy with his high-profile job as a voice coach, which he left in 2019, and Maroon 5's relentless touring into 2020. In 2019, Adam stepped down as host of The Voice. Their method of contact consisted of FaceTime dates, handwritten letters, and a strict stipulation that they would never be apart for more than 2 weeks. They overcame the challenge of distance by relying on it. When rumors started circulating in 2022 regarding Adam's alleged flirtations with an influencer, the internet went into hyperdrive. As a result of these claims, Adam was painted as the situation's antagonist. In contrast, Behati remained calm and composed, responding to the chaos with a simple yet sophisticated Instagram post that simply said, "We're good." Case in point, it's always been shortly thereafter, Adam apologized publicly, owning up to his inappropriate conduct and restating his commitment to his loved ones. It wasn't because they ignored the storm that had passed. Instead, it was because they faced it shoulder to shoulder, showing that their bond was stronger than the gossip in the tabloids. Their unique qualities are the source of their power. Adam, a charismatic performer who is always up for a performance, is 46 years old and has a great sense of humor. Although he is more reticent, 36-year-old Behati is just as belligerent. He keeps his cool thanks to his sardonic breadth. Her being his anchor and him being her spark, they create a balance between the two of them. Whether they're throwing backyard barbecues or walking the red carpet, their pals always say that their connection is effortless. They never stop making out, touching, and moving in perfect time with one another. As a symbol of the understated beauty that lies under the surface, Behati wears an ordinary band with her engagement ring with pride. As a permanent symbol of his love and commitment to Behati, Adam bears a tattoo of Behati's name over his chest. They will always be a symbol of his devotion to her. Their lives in 2025 are a jumble of chaos and peace. With their spacious Los Angeles home adorned with guitars, artwork, and toys, Behati has put her modeling career on hold to devote herself to philanthropy, supporting causes like maternal health in Namibia. The most current record by Maroon 5, which Adam is a part of, is climbing the charts, and the band is a staple at dusty soccer games and school pickups. However, despite their dedication to their children, these parents have maintained their competitive edge. Karaoke at a dive bar or a spontaneous road trip jamming to 90s rock could be the perfect way to spend a date night. A vow renewal ceremony in Hawaii was held to commemorate their 10th wedding anniversary in 2024. Close friends and family members, including Blake Shelton and John Legend, were there to celebrate the significant occasion. A guitar was strumming in Adam's hands. Their children were dancing under the twinkling lights as Behati wore a long, flowing dress. Even though there wasn't a show, it was definitely them. After the occasion, Adam told a reporter, "She is my best friend. I wouldn't know what to do without her." With a simple smile, Behati said, "He may still be a dork, but he's my dork." She was subtly conveying her emotions through this. The story of Adam and Behati has depth because it is grounded in truth. Their insecurities about the schedule, arguments over the dishes, and humor about their parenting mistakes show that they are far from perfect. What sets them apart, though, is the trusting, humorous, and mutually unwillingness to let fame define them partnership that the two have built. They are still each other's biggest fans, even though Adam has dropped hints about getting back into singing and Behati is trying out some new creative things. Their love is flourishing beyond Hollywood's strictures. On the contrary, it is thriving and showing that true connections like these can survive in a world full of noise and distractions.